Hello, it's Bethany, and today I'm going to show you a tour of my language shelves. Finally, my language shelves have gone through different phases um, since I've been in this classroom specifically. This is my third year in this specific classroom, and so I can show and insert pictures and talk some at the end about how it looked differently before, but I'm going to show you what it looks like now. The shelves really haven't changed, just the locations of them, but they're also more put together, if that makes sense. Whereas before, where they were positioned, one shelf was by the math area, so it hardly ever got used as like a language shelf besides for journal cards. And now it's just more cohesive with everything. Let me show you. So here we have one language shelf. So this is like the vowel tree and then the pink series cards and sight words. And then we have the blue series cards and then um, the green series cards. Here we have some interesting cards for work. And then we have the um, subject and predicate work. These are short vowel works because then it goes into my word study works. Now before I had all these word studies works in like these containers in a different section, but you know, with like the skyscraper cards. I've made all my skyscraper cards, and they do come better out like that than this. I just put two in each drawer. There we go, and rubber band them because that's how I did it. I have other ones I still need to cut out because we usually just use like the works from my training that I had. So they're in these envelopes at the bottom. So those are the more of the word study work like this, but or like the contraction work. These were also from my training. So this is just how I have all of that, and then I'm going to fill these up with the rest of the skyscraper works that I have. And I'm excited. A student just donated this, so that's why I changed it because it's so cool like that. And then we have, this is part of language too, a little writing area. I just have some papers down there, not too organized, but just like book report papers or research papers. And then they could also write here. And what you see to the sides are the different, I use Flyleaf publishing books and they're all organized. These are the easier books. And then these are like the more advanced books. And then over here, we have another language shelf. So these are the journal cards, and this is the shelf that didn't get used too much. But now we have journal cards, different writing cards. These are all capitalization things, and these are all punctuations. I made these myself. I believe these are my paid for hub, where they can have these. The journal cards though are my free hub if you want them. Those are fun. There's a lot of them, and also the winter journal cards were in my having like not like a kind of winter break calendar thing that we did. Maybe I'll bundle them a different way. But these are just capitalization works. And then we have the cursive movable alphabet and then a regular movable alphabet. And then these I do at the beginning with the first years for like a word study, but they're just like animal homes, youngs, home, young, groups and sounds, and they each have like 4 sets. So that's just a work that I do. So these are over here for right now. And then we take a walk over here. I know it's kind of split up because my math is off to this side. And then we have the symbolizing. Whoo! So I just have these up here for now. Um, these are just finding grammar works and then the different ones. We sometimes get to this one in 3rd grade, but I know that's more upper L. But one student really wanted to know all the different ones last year when he was in 3rd grade, so I printed it for him. And then these are just some grammar symbols, my grammar symbol cup, how I introduce them. And then these are kind of like my own, there's some like adverb work, adjective work, but these are like my own kind of grammar cards where they make their own sentences. One of the parents one time made these custom symbolizing cards for us, and that was awesome. Those are those grammar books. a painted rock I made one time when we painted rocks. And then here are symbolizing cards. These are the symbolizing cards I got from my training. These ones are the ones I made. I love my symbolizing cards, and the kids love them too. They're color coded, so article and noun, and then the noun family ones, and then verb, pronoun, preposition, and then adverb, conjunction, interjection, and a mix where they write their own sentences. And then these are my winter ones that I have too. And then my mom actually got these for me for my birthday. That was over winter break. And so the kids can now um, cut out the symbols for themselves and glue them on. And like the prepositions, this one, so that one's fun. And they're all the different kinds. We just make the interjection with this one and this one. But it's a lot of fun. Lots of fun. And then over here, um, this is where I used to have the word study. Hence, why these things are on here. All the word studies used to be nicely laid out here, and these grammar boxes used to be on the symbol shelf. But it just got too messy. Like I had all the noun family and then all the different symbol things. It just got too messy with all those boxes. And I've said my opinion before about the grammar boxes. Not too much of a fan. Just because the colors are incorrect. I know it was different in Italy, and plus these are like, you see how it's like article, noun, adjective, and I know that in Italian and other European languages the adjective comes after, and that's why they're like that. I understand that. It's just I'll have the kids do these works if like they need a longer language work, or I want them to try to just symbolize more or do a longer thing, but most kids just symbolize with my cards and that are good. These are cards that like go with it. And these are the Wasika. So the kids use these every day because I give them like a packet a week, or whenever they finish, really they just go to the next one. It depends on how motivated they are to do it. So those are all my language shelves. I do have a library over by the cultural section that you can see in one of my tour videos of my classroom. Um, it has gotten pretty big over the years because our school library it wasn't really a library, it was just a room with books. So we turned that into something else, and everybody took books for their classroom now. So it's nice to have more. So they also read from that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some of the old shelves and how they looked. I did this just because you could see the difference if you haven't seen my previous classroom videos, because every year I changed every other area besides the language area. And as I said in the beginning of this video, the stuff on the shelves didn't change too much, just their locations. So here is what it looked previously to what it looks like now. So here are the language shelves. I have all the word study and then the Washika reading program in those bins. And then here are my grammar shelves. I have works for each grammar one. And then we go into the pink, blue, and green series, pink, blue, and green series. On this side, we have fractions. This is a fraction cabinet. I have a little like affirmation station here that students can choose to work at this table. Here are some rug bins. Here is where I keep the journal cards, other writing things, right? And then here is the math area with math. Thank you for watching. If you want any of the free things you've seen in this video, the link is down below, and also my paid for resources like my scope and sequence and things like that. Thank you.